بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك، اللهم صل وسلم وبارك وتحنن وتمنن على الحبيب المصطفى، طب القلوب ودوائها وعافية الأبدان وشفائها ونور الأبصار وضيائها. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك وتحنن وتمنن على الحبيب المصطفى بقدر ذرات التراب والرمل والحصى وجريان الماء والهواء، نحمده ونستعين به إلى أن نلقاه وهو راض عنا غير غضبان. الحمد لله، الحمد لله على كل حال من الأحوال، خاصة وخصوصا في هذه الأيام العصيبة على المسلمين والمؤمنين وكافة البشرية. ندعو الله سبحانه وتعالى لنا ولهم أجمعين أن يوفقنا لما فيه خير وإحسان إلى يوم الدين. Today, in the month of the Sha'ban, Sayyidina Rasulullah, he say, Sha'banu shahri wa Ramadanu shahrullah. The Sha'ban, it is my month, and the Ramadan, it is the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he asked all the believer and mu'min Muslim to do a maghfirah, al-istighfar ila Allah, to repeat and to mention the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and to pray and to fast, and also to keep the night of the 15, the middle of the month of the Sha'ban, called 15 Shahrat, the days of the 15 of the Sha'ban. Yom al-Khamis Ashar min Sha'ban, the night of the 15 of the month of the Sha'ban. Now, we are all stuck. We stay in the home. A lot of son and daughter, they cannot see the parents. They cannot to visit them. They cannot to meet them. Even if they will see his neighbor, you can't go to him and shake his hand. Only he have to pass the hello and the salam from the 10 to 15 to 20 meters. He cannot shake the hand of his brother. Why this situation is happening? Not only for the Ummah, the Muslimin, but for all the human in this world. More than 216 countries, they are in the trouble. Well, let's talk about our foundation of the Islam. When some Sahabi asked Sayyidina Rasulullah about that situation, when we are in the hard and the bad situation, what we should, Ya Rasulullah, Sayyidina Rasul, he say, وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ, keep your patience and your prayer. وَإِن صَبَرْتُمْ وَاصْبُرُوا وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ مَعَ الصَّابِرِينَ. After your patience, there is a key. You are in the test, not any test. But we want to show Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we will pass this test. Like the student, he is in the college or university or the school, in the end there is exam, and when he have passed the exam, he is happy. All his parents and family, they will be happy. But this test, not for the family, this test, you will make Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is happy with you. Maybe when you stay in your home with your kids and your wife, you have learned too many things you not have learned before. Sayyidina Rasulullah, he said, always search. for these things. Because everybody was busy. Busy for his business, for the life, for the work, for traveling, for this, for that. They don't have much time to stay with the parents, with the wife, with the children, and they knows what they are feeling. Now a lot of things it's become clear and open. We said again about this, when you will keep your distant far from your friend or your neighbor, you will be safe. But if you keep your distant near, you will be more safe, that distant near with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That when the Allah said, always come to me and be near with me, you will come only in the hard time. What about the good times? Always we remember you. When the Allah give for you, He give because there is a reason. He not give for other. Your finger in your hand, it is not same. There is big and there is a small. So also for the human, there is a big and the small. Starting from the king, the prince, the minister, prime minister, everybody have his seat. But why they have that seat? How these people, they have to look after all the human, after that responsibility Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have given to them. They have to arrange. They have to keep everything is ready for them, from the medicine, from the food. Plus, who have the rich people, he have a power to help all the Muslim, the poor, they don't have a power to have eat, to have a drink, to have some kind of the medicine for them. That is also your responsibility to help them. And Sayyidina Rasulullah, he have said to all the Ummah for this. And the Sayyidina Rasul and even Imam Sayyidina Ali ibn Abi Talib, they asked him, the Sahaba, if there is a ta'un in that time. He say, when there is a ta'un, there is some sickness, disease in that time, hard like this virus. They say, stay your home and keep safe. Not that meaning to stay in your home and that's it. No, stay your home and kill your prayer and your ibadah, because we have said a few minutes before, you are in the school not any school, it is a school of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We want to pass that exam and that test. وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ. And keep your maghfirah always to the Allah. You know, maybe every second, every minute you stay for that maghfirah, there is 1,000 and there are delete of your mistake in your life because of that hard times. You remember before, everybody traveling, going everywhere. These days they start remembering, maybe he's a dream. When I will wake up from that dream? Tomorrow? 1 week? 1 month? But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what they say? Inna ba'dul usri yusra. After the hard time, again there is a good times. And the good time will come. And you will not remember the bad time, you will remember always the good time, and that in the future, inshallah, soon. By the dua, all as-salihin and ulama, and by the blessing, all the awliya and al-bayt wal-anbiya, and by the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala name. Huwa qadirun ala kulli shay'in qadirun muqtadir, biyadihi al-mulk. Everything in His hand. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by our hands to keep all this ummah safe and to protect them. And keep all our people who are sick, give them shifa wa afiyah wa rahmah inshaAllah. And all the people who have left this life, we pray for them to be with الصالحين والأولياء والشهداء وحسن إلائك رفيقا إلى يوم الدين. We ask you last time, before you wash your hand, you have to wash and you have to clean your heart. You have to wash and to clean your nafs. تزكية النفوس وتنقية القلوب. To keep you always near to the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Near with the awliya, with the salihin. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they will protect you. Everything by His hand. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again and again to protect all our ummah. أن يهدينا وإياهم لعز في حق للإسلام والمسلمين وأن يشافيهم ويشافينا ويعافيهم ويعافينا وأن ينزل من القرآن الكريم ما فيه شفاء اللهم شفاء لا يغادر سقما من عندك يا أرحم الراحمين. Always when we finish our dhikr and khatam Qadri in this hard time, you know, everybody maybe they remember when we used to sit together, but as we say, maybe there is a reason. And we accept this reason if that reason have arranged by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But we ask Allah to keep our gathering. And always I have to do in my speech before the gathering, Allah will protect the gathering what you used to have and we used to have after this, inshallah. So we'll start our dhikrullah, and after dhikrullah, inshallah, we'll do the salatu salam and dua, and inshallah we'll not forget all our ummah and our fellow and muhibbeen who is in the sick. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them shifa, and who's the past, Allah give them rahmah wa maghfirah, inshallah. It is in my heart, I know all the names. And I know all who want to ask, we are praying, and inshallah they will protect, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect them and make them inshallah safe. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على خاتم الأنبياء والمرسلين. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم وصل عليه. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم وصل عليه.